I have two videos. One of the videos, President Biden goes to a fundraiser, and they're going to say that he said that Israel's losing support because of its indiscriminate bombing, which we actually already knew. The only people that did not know was the naive pro-Israelis that, oh, they're going after Hamas. 6,000 bombs a week. Hospitals, schools, houses, every house in northern Gaza has been bombed. Every school, every children's center, church, and they just say, oh, see, we're targeting Hamas. But we knew there was indiscriminate bombing. And I want to bring you guys this video of Piers Morgan, who is a pro-Israeli. And on his show, the first thing he wants to know, do you condemn Hamas? And then he says, oh, I can't take anybody serious unless they condemn Hamas. But this guy is going to say, so Piers Morgan is going to say, hey, Piers Morgan say, oh, they're terrorists. Do you know that Hamas is a terror group? He said, okay, cool. What is a terrorist group? Now, Piers Morgan doesn't want to answer that question, because if he answers that question, he knows what a terrorist, the definition of a terrorist is. Which is, by the way, somebody that uses terrorist acts, killing innocent civilians, right? Piers Morgan doesn't want to answer that question because he knows if he gives the definition of a terrorist, Israel fits that perfectly before October 7th. So who started what? Listen to Biden over here. Let's take a listen to Biden.
Cabinet saying some don't just not want a two-state solution, they don't want anything to do with the Palestinians. And in his most critical comments yet,
they don't want anything to do with the Palestinians, which is funny because that's your reason for murdering innocent civilians in Palestine. Oh, they don't want us to exist. Yeah, we took their country. Yeah, we're taking more lands now and in the West Bank. Yeah, we're trying to eliminate them and take their land. But they don't want us to exist. So we must murder them. Oh, but you turn around and say you don't like them. You don't want them to have a two-state solution. So,
quote, it has most of the world supporting it, but they're starting to lose that support by the indiscriminate bombing that takes place. But later,
indiscriminate bombing, the definition of terrorism. Oh, but we get to call Hamas terrorists. Oh, but we can't say Israel a terrorist. They commit terrorist acts every day since 1948. But we can't call them terrorists. Oh, the hypocrisy in this, the bigotry of this. If they looked like the Israelis, if they were, I'm not even going to go there with it.
Germans
You've asked me a question.
So, Piers Morgan, he wants to start off, do you condemn Hamas? Now, he had a guest on his show the previous day, and Piers Morgan thinks that he got him so much. What? I wouldn't even go on as a guest to any pro-Israel's channel, because all you're going to do is be arguing. And the only thing they want to know is October 7th. October 7th, see? October 7th. But Palestine lives in October 7th every day after October 7th and every day before October 7th. Listen to this.
They bombed London under the Blitz for 1 year with non-precision bombs.
I have given you an unequivocal answer. Now let me ask you if you can give me one.
Yes.
Do you believe Hamas are a terror organization?
Okay, and I'd like to ask you, what does that mean?
Just answer my question.
Well, I need clarification.
Well, this country has prescribed them as a terror group. Do you think they are?
Are you the British government?
No, I'm asking you what you think.
Okay, so I want a clarification.
I gave you a simple, straight answer.
What does it mean?
No, you tell me.
I don't know. You're asking me a question. You asked the question. You don't think
they are a terror group?
No, I want your definition of what is a terror.
What is a terror group? Oh, somebody that murders civilians. See, Piers Morgan knows where he's going. Oh, you want Hamas is a terror group. because they kill civilians, right? Oh, but Israel literally before October 7th every day murdered civilians. In 2018, they tried to protest at the wall of Gaza, and do you understand the snipers just practiced sniping over 200 civilians just because? No threat, just murder them. Boom, 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 boom. They just killed an 8-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, a 10-year-old boy in the West Bank. Innocent civilians. Every day, 6,000, over 7,000 children murdered right now in Gaza. Over 18,000. And then some people are going to say, see, you can't trust those numbers. 6,000 bombs a week. There's even more underneath the rubble. There's at least 7,000 missing. And then there's 50,000 injured that's going to die if they don't get the medical treatment, which they're not. They're locked in a prison and can't even move. Listen to this. So this is Piers Morgan. Listen to the rest of this.
An act that commits acts of terror, a group that commits terror attacks, as they did on October the 7th.
So one that commits terror attack, all right, fine. So define terror.
Do you want to answer the question
attack
or not?
I do, but I just want clarification.
No. We all know what terrorism is.
Please, no, we're going to go somewhere with this. We're going to go somewhere with this, right?
Well, are you going to answer the question?
Yes, once I get your definition. What's a terror attack?
The definition is as is laid down in international law.
Which
it's
is?
Committing an act of terror.
Which is?
Which is terrorism.
Are you asking questions you don't know the definition of?
Well, why don't you tell me what you think it is?
I don't know. You're asking the question.
You've no idea what terrorism is.
No, I want you to answer your question.
I would say massacring 1,200 people on October the 7th in the way Hamas did is an act of terror. Do you agree?
So killing...
So Piers Morgan only wants to say October 7th. That's the definition of terrorism, October 7th. You just want Hamas to be the terrorist. You refuse to even take in consideration that Israelis are the terrorists. They commit this every day. They're the occupiers, FYI, if you did not understand. And so a reaction is proven if you lock somebody in a cage and the average age is less than 18 years old. Do you know why the average age is less than 18 years old? They deny them clean food, water, and medical supplies. So the adults are dead and gone. So actually, they've actually murdered more than what's on record. Because they can just indiscriminately murder them by starving them, dirty water, disease them out. So that's every day. So imagine watching your people, your family, your friends die every day before October 7th. You will snap. I wouldn't be able to condemn Hamas, because when you react to harsh conditions of an inhumane prison that you're locked in, I can't say what I would do. And no man could. No man could sit there and say, here's what I would do. Because you're gonna snap. You watching all your family, friends, and your children die. You're gonna want that same...
Civilians is an act of terror.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, so then killing civilians is not an act of terror.
On that scale is terrorism.
So killing civilians is not an act of terror.
You're not going to answer. Let me bring
No, I want your definition.
No.
So, Piers Morgan, he brings on pro-Palestinians for his ratings, and he's bringing them on. But he doesn't want them to talk. He doesn't want them to get their point across. Only thing he wants to hear is, you condemn Hamas. And the guy just proved. All right, cool. You call them terrorists? I tell you what. What's your definition of a terrorist? October 7th. Oh, no. The murder of civilians. Because if you answer that question, then you've just answered Israel's been terror. And by the way, the ICC, the International Criminal Court, has tried to try Israel on numerous occasions. They are up for war crimes, at least 10 of them. The indiscriminate bombing, as President Biden just clarified for us, indiscriminate bombing, the misplacement of 1.7 million Palestinians. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Everything they've done thus far is an international criminal court crime, war crime. So the fact that the United States uses their veto power not to try them. So, some people, pro-Israelis, see, they're not terrorists. They commit terrorist acts every day. And they're up for war crimes, many of them, prior and now. But since the United States used their veto power, see, they're not terrorists now. Okay. Anything you like. Anyway, peace, y'all.
Pussy on fire, ooh, down to the wire. My life in the shy, ooh, it's my life in the shy.